Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Dear students, welcome you all in Pakistan International School Taif Virtual Learning System. Today is our 47th video lecture for grade second year students, boys and girls. I am Mrs. Rosia Imran, your mathematics teacher. Exercise 4.4, we already started in our previous lecture, and first question number 2, 4, 5, and 6, 7 I already discussed with you in previous lecture. So the according to the reduced syllabus, only these questions are included, and question number 10 BD part, question number 11 A part, question number 12, 13 and 14. Only these questions are included according to the new syllabus which is mentioned on Federal Board side, and your paper will be from these questions. Question number 10 is find the angle measured from the line L to the line L1 to the line L2. Means you have given two lines, and in each line you have given 2 points, and you have to find the angle between these points and these lines. So A, B and C, D part are given, and according to the syllabus only B and D part is included. B part you will do it by yourself, and D part is, because all these four parts having same method, no change. L1 is -9 -1 and 3 -5. So when we find slope, you know that when you have given 2 points, so for slope you will use 2-point form. 2-point form is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So here y2 is -5 and minus y1 is -1, so minus minus plus 1, here we get -4 divided by x2 minus x1. x2 is 3 and x1 is -9, so minus minus plus 9, and we get 12. So 4 over 12 when we cancel with table 4, so we get 1 over 3. So this is the slope of L1. We also find the slope for L2 in the same way. You know that when you have given 2 points, so you can easily find the slope with 2-point slope form. That is y2, formula is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Means that from the second point, the second value -7 you will take, and minus the first point, second value you will take, that is -7. And here x2 is -6 minus x1 is 2, so we get -14 over -8. When we cancel with table 2, we get 7 over 4. Now we can easily find theta. Theta be the angle between L1 to L2, so we can easily find this angle theta. We know that formula to find tangent theta is slope m2 minus m1 divided by 1 plus m1 m2. This is the formula, you will memorize it to find the angle between two lines. So tangent theta m2 we already find it, that is 7 over 4 minus m1 is minus 1 over 3. 1 plus 7 over 4 minus 1 over 3. When we simplify, when we take LCM, we will get 12, and that will be 25 over 12, and here we will get 5 over 12. So 12 and 12 cancel with each other. We get 25 over 5, so 5 5s are 25, so we get tangent theta is equal to 5. But we want to find the value of theta, not tangent theta. So what will we do? 10, we shift inequality other side, that will be 10 inverse 5. So 10 inverse 5, you will find it from your calculator, shift 10 and then 5. So you will get theta equal to 78.69 degree. So this is the angle between L1 and L2. In the same way, you have to solve B part by yourself. Now come to question number 11. Question number 11 is find the interior angle of the triangle whose vertices are A, B and C. Look, vertices are given. So just like this previous question, only part A is included. according to the new syllabus. Only part A is included. So just like previous question, first we find the slope of AB, then slope of BC, then slope of CA. When we find slope, then we can easily find the angle between AB and then BC and then CA. So if you look at the diagram, in this you have given A, B and C of the triangle vertices. You know, the vertices are given. For A is minus 2, 11, means that the x value minus 2 and y value is 11, and for B is minus 6, minus 3, and for C is 4 and minus 9. So what will we do? First we find the slope of AB, that will be m1, and then we find the slope of BC, that will be m2, and then we find the slope of CA, that will be m3. We have to find the angle alpha, beta and gamma. If you check, alpha is in between m1 and m3. So means that when we find the angle for alpha, we find angle alpha, then which one slope we will take? M1 and M3. Similarly, for beta, we will take M1 and M2. Look at the arrow direction from M2 to M1. So means that M2 will be the first and M1 will be the second slope. Similarly, for gamma, M3 and M2 we will use. So for this, first of all, we find M1. For M1, which one vertices we will use? A and B. Same formula, 2-point form, y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So minus 3 minus 11 divided by minus 6 minus minus plus 2. So we get minus 14 over minus 4, cancel with table 2. So we get 7 over 2. So this is slope m1 value is 7 over 2. To find slope m2, which one vertices we will use? We will use B and C. For this, again the same formula, y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1, 2-point form. So in this, minus 9 plus 3, because minus minus plus 3, 4 minus minus plus 6. So we get minus 6 over 10. When we cancel, we get minus 3 over 5. So this is the value of M2. Similarly, we will find for M3. For M3, which one vertices we will use? A and C. So for this, 11 is y2, 11 minus minus plus 9 divided by minus 2 minus 4. So we get 20 over minus 6. When we cancel with table 2, we get minus 10 over 3. So M3 we will get. Let alpha, beta and gamma denotes angle of triangle at vertices A, B and C. So to find alpha, you know that which one? Look at the arrow direction. Look, arrow direction is from M1 to M3. So how can we find tangent alpha? Tangent alpha will be M3 minus M1 divided by 1 plus M3 M1. So we put the value of M3, that is minus 10 over 3. We already find it. And minus M1 is 7 over 2. We already find it. 1 plus minus 10 over 3 and 7 over 2. Now we simplify it, minus 10 over 3 minus 7 over 2, we get minus 41 over 6. Similarly, 1 minus 35 over 3 is minus 32 over 3. So 41 over 6, the reciprocal of minus 32 over 3 is 3 over 32, minus minus cancel with each other. So we get 41 over 64. Now we want to find alpha. This is the value of tangent alpha. So 10 shifted at right hand side. So that will be 10 inverse 41 over 64. So from your calculator, shift 10 then 41 over 64, so you will get 32.64 degree. So this is the value of alpha, first angle you find it. To find beta, look at the arrow direction. Beta is from M2 to M1. So M1 minus m2 divided by 1 plus m1 m2. M1 and m2 is the slope of AB and BC, which we already find it. We put the value of that 7 over 2 minus into minus 3 over 5. Similarly, 1 plus 7 over 2 into minus 3 over 5. When we simplify, we get 41 over 10 minus 11 over 10. So minus 41 over 10 and reciprocal of that 10 over 11. So 10 cancel with each other. So we get minus 41 over 11. So minus 41 over 11, that is the 10 beta. 10 beta is 41 over 11. So the negative sign. When you have negative sign with 10, so what will you do? From 180 you will subtract that angle. So tangent 180 minus beta 41 over 11. So what we get? 180 minus beta 10 inverse 41 over 11. So we get 74.98. So this 74.98 here is positive. When we shift it at other side, so it will be subtract from 180. So we get 105.02 degree. Similarly, for 10 gamma, if you look at the diagram, the arrow direction is from M3 to M2. So tangent gamma will be M equal to M2 minus M3 divided by 1 plus M2 into M3. So M2 and M3 value, we already find it. We put that value. And when we simplify, when we take LCM, we get 41 over 15 divided by 3, and 41, 15 threes are 45. So 10 gamma is 41 over 45, and gamma 10 inverse is 41 over 45. So that is 42.34 degree. So this is the third angle. You can check your answer that your answer is correct or wrong. Here check is not given, but you can do it. How? All the three angles which you find, alpha, beta and gamma, take the sum of these three angles. If it is equal to 180, so means that your solution is correct. If it is not equal to 180, so means that you have done some mistake. So you can check your answer like this. Now come to question number 12, because only part A is included. So come to question number 12. Question number 12 is, find the interior angle of the quadrilateral whose vertices are A, B and C, D. In the same way, in triangle, you have to find the three angles. Now you have a quadrilateral. Quadrilateral, you know that four-sided shape. So you having four angle, alpha, beta, gamma and sigma. So you can find these four angles in the same way. First of all, you have to find the slope of AB, then slope of BC, then slope of CD, and then slope of DA. When you find the four slopes, then in the same formula, tangent theta m m1 minus m2 divided by 1 plus m1 into m2. In the same formula, you have to use the same formula, and you have to find alpha, beta, gamma, and all these four angles. So given vertices are A 5 2, B minus 2 3, and C is minus 3 minus 4, and D is 4 minus 5. Let m1 m2 m3 and m4 be slope of side AB, BC, CD and DA. So this is the easiest way to find the slope when you have given 2-point form. The formula for 2-point form is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So remember this formula. When you have given 2 points, you can easily find slope with the help of this formula. So when we find the slope of AB, so it will be 3 minus 2 divided by minus 2 minus 5. So that is equal to 1 over minus 7. So this is slope of AB. Now we have to find slope of BC. To slope of BC, we take the vertices BC, that is minus 4 minus 3 divided by minus 3 plus 2. So we get minus 7 over minus 1, which is equal to 7. So this is slope M2, slope of BC. Now we have to find slope of CD. For CD, what will we take? We will take the vertices of C and D. So that will be minus 5 minus minus plus 4 divided by 4 minus minus plus 3. 4 plus 3, and that is equal to minus 1 over 7. That is slope of CD. Now we have to find the slope of DA. So for DA, 2 plus 5 divided by 5 minus 4. So we get 7. So M1 is minus 1 over 7, M2 is 7, M3 is minus 1 over 7, and M4 is 7. Now suppose alpha, beta, gamma, and sigma are angles of a quadrilateral at vertices A, B, C, and D respectively. Then how can we find these angles? The formula is same. Tangent alpha. Tangent alpha is between M1 and M4. So M4 minus M1 divided by 1 plus M4 M1. So M4 is 7. 7 minus 1 over 7 divided by 1 plus 7 into minus 1 over 7. When we simplify, we get 50 over 7 divided by 0. You know that anything divided by 0 is infinity, infinite, undefined condition. Anything divided by 0, undefined condition. So alpha, tan inverse infinity, you know that that is equal to 90 degree. You know that tan 90 is equal to infinity. So alpha is 90 degree. Now to find beta, beta is M1 minus M2 divided by 1 plus M1 M2. M1 M2 value we already find it, we put it, and when we simplify again we get minus 50 over 7 divided by 0. So anything divided by 0 is infinity, and tan inverse infinity is equal to 90 degree. Now to find tan gamma, gamma is M2 minus M3 divided by 1 plus M2 M3. We put value, again we get infinity, and infinity, tan inverse infinity is 90 degree. For sigma, M3 minus M4, and again we get infinity. So it show that if all the corner angles are of 90 degrees, so means that this quadrilateral is rectangle, or it is square. So if any two opposite side of a quadrilateral are parallel, then it is called trapezium. You know that. If any two opposite sides of the quadrilateral are parallel but not equal in length, so that is called trapezium. Now come to the next question, question number 13. 13 is show that the point A, B, C, and D are the vertices of the rhombus and find its interior angle. Again in the same way. First, we have to find the slope of A, B, B, C, C, D, and DA. When we find the slope, after that, we have to find the angle between AB, BC, CD, and DA. So this is rhombus. Let M1, M2, M3, M4 be slope of side AB, BD, and DC and CA. So according to these measurements, when you have to draw, so you will get such type of shape. So you have to draw these question number 12, 11, 12, 13 on a graph paper. When you draw it on a graph paper in XY plane, so automatically you will get such type of figure. So first you draw, then it will be easy to solve that which one points you will take the slope of AB, BD, and DC and CA. The joining of the points automatically you will get from the given vertices. So M1 is between AB. So between ABs, we take the vertices of AB, 0 plus 1, because minus minus plus 1 minus 3 plus 1, so we get 1 over minus 2. And for M2, you will take the vertices of B and D. How you can get this? When you draw it on a graph paper, automatically you know that how to draw. So that will be BD. So BD, so you will take the vertices of B and D. So vertices of B is minus 3, 0, and vertices of D is 1 and 8. So 7 minus 8, sorry, 8 minus 0 and 1 plus 3. So you get 8 over 4, which is equal to 2. For M3 is the slope of DC. So you will take the vertices of D and C. So 7 minus 8 and 3 minus 1. So you get minus 1 over 2. And for M4 is between C and A. So that is minus 1 minus 7 and 3 minus 1 minus 3, so we get minus 8 over minus 4. That's equal, so M2 is equal to M4, slope of M2 is equal to M4, and M1 is equal to M3. Hence A, B, C, D are vertices of a trapezium. Now suppose alpha, beta and gamma are angle of a quadrilateral vertices A, B, C, D. So just like question number 12, you have to find the angle by yourself. Look at the figure, and if from the direction you can easily find the angle. Look, alpha is between M1 and M4. So what will you take? Tangent alpha M1 minus M4 divided by 1 plus M1 M4. So you will put the value of M1 and M4, and so you will get the alpha. So solve it just like question number 12. Now come to question number 14. Question number 14 is find the area of the region bounded by the triangle whose sides are this. Now the sides equations are given. You have to find the area of the region bounded by this triangle. You have to find the area. So for area, you have to use uh, the matrices method in this way. First, we are going to find the intersection of L1 and L2. For this, when you write x, so you will take the coefficient of y multiply with each other. Look, minus 1 multiply with minus 41, so we get positive 41. Similarly, minus sign, then plus 1 with a constant, minus, so minus minus plus, so my plus 10 you will get. And then for y, you have to take the, for this middle value, you have to take minus sign, minus y. So you leave the y value, you will multiply the coefficient of x with a constant. So 7 minus 41 minus 287, and minus sign for the matrix multiplication when you find the determinant, so minus minus plus, so minus 10 into 10, that will be plus 100 you will get. And for constant, 1 over coefficient of x multiply with y, and then minus sign coefficient of x multiply with y. So we get 7 plus 10. So what we get, x over 51 and minus y over minus 187 and 1 over 70. Now you compare these values. When you compare x value with a constant, x over 51, 1 over 17, so you get 51 over 17, which is equal to 3. And similarly, the y value you compare with a constant, y over 187 equal to 1 over 17, so you get value of y 11. So the point of intersection of L1 and L2 is 3 and 11. Now you have to find the point of intersection between L2 and L3. When you find the value of x, you will take the determinant of y and the constant, means the coefficient of y, 1 minus 41 and 2 3. So when you multiply, you will get 3 plus 2 into 41, so that is 82, and then minus y, and then you have to take the coefficient of x and constant. 10 into 3, 30, minus minus plus, 41 into 3, you get 123. And then for constant, you have to take the coefficient of x and y. So 10 into 2, 20, minus 3 into 1, 3. So what you get? You have to get x over 85 minus y over 153 is equal to 1 over 17. So now you have compare the x value with the constant, and you get x equal to 5, and then the y value with a constant 1 over 70, so you get minus 9. So point of intersection is 5 minus 9. For point of intersection of L1 and L3, similarly you will take the line L1 equation, and L3 for x you have to multiply minus 1 with 3 and minus 10 with 2, so you will get this. You get the third point. Now for the area, you know that area of a triangle is half coefficient of x, coefficient of y, and then the constant 1 1. So you open the determinant with the determinant matrices. You know that how to open the matrices. When you take the first, the multiplication of this minus this, so minus 9 plus 3, and the second one is minus 11, then 5 with 1 and 1 with 1. Already you done such type of questions in first year in chapter number 3, plus 1, and then 5 with minus 3 and minus 1 with minus 9, so you get plus 9. So you will get this. So 34 square units. So this is the last part, which is in last question, which is included in your syllabus from exercise 4.4. So if any confusion, any question, you can ask in Zoom meeting class. So up to that, to the next lecture, inshallah, we will discuss the next exercise. I hope you will understand it very easy. Just two formulas we will use in this. One is the 2-point form to find the slope with the given 2 points, that is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1, and we use to find the angle between two lines, that will be the tangent theta is equal to m2 minus m1 divided by 1 plus m2 m1. So m1 and m2 are the slope of the given lines. So these two formula, with the help of these two formulas, we solve all these questions. I hope you will understand it. If any confusion, ask in Zoom meeting class. Take care. Allah Hafiz.